Hello world and welcome to the first ever episode of the Kinky Candy Show. I am your host, Colin Mill. I'm here with my two co-hosts. Guys, do what you do.
Yo, it's K after Death French. How y'all doing?
Hey, it's your girl Harley.
So, this is the show we've been telling you guys about during the end of the Birds and the Bees. We told you guys the Kinky Candy Show is coming. This isn't the exact form we was planning, but because it's been so long, I think May was the last time we did the Birds and the Bees. So
yeah,
it's like,
before my birthday.
right? So it's like we was like we have to come back and at least, jumpstart with the podcast again before we could get to the video and everything. But it's the end of summer. Technically, the summer ends on the 23rd, but technically, it's September. Summer's over.
Summer's over.
It's done. It was over.
Winter's coming.
Summer ended like 2 weeks ago. In case anybody forgot or didn't realize it, it ended 2 weeks ago.
Where it was like fucking.
The heat is over.
It was like 60, 70 degrees. Like in August.
Remember when everybody was complaining about the heat?
Mm-hmm.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
Yeah, remember.
Then it got too cold one day.
Yeah, it was
like,
like, whoa.
So,
But
wait,
hey now.
where did this come from?
How did you guys feel about how your summer went?
Work.
Wow.
That was my summer. I had some fun, but it was mostly work.
Yeah, I think I did a lot. Most of my summer was work, but we got to do some cool things this summer.
Yep.
I did get to go to Afropunk. That was pretty cool.
Say Africa.
She did go to Coney. Finally got a chance to go to Coney.
Yeah, we started fishing with Fresh G.
Mm-hmm. And that too. I fished a lot, caught a couple of good fish, catfish, and actually feel good. Went out, enjoyed. Actually went to Manitouk, to the beaches. Like, I had a pretty good summer with the fam.
I can't complain. Most of my summer was work too, but got to see a bunch of movies. Got to go to a concert, music festival. Worked on do this usual stuff. Work on scripts and videos. So that was nothing new. But I don't know. I don't really have any complaints this summer. I feel like I went to a couple parties, a couple barbecues.
Excellent. Yeah, we went there with you one day. That was an awesome barbecue, by the way. We gotta go to more.
Right. We did some podcasts. It was a decent summer. It wasn't too crazy.
Oh, all the three of us went to the movies together, watched Aladdin.
Was Aladdin during the summer? That's May, right? Was Aladdin in May?
That was my birthday.
Yeah, but that don't count as summer. Summer's just in June.
Hey.
Because that was
my birthday. Yeah, that's spring.
It's still spring. Because that was the case that I was going to say we did the Rideshare Suicide short, but that's in May.
Yeah. That's hoodie season.
So we didn't shoot any shorts this summer, which is interesting. But because last summer we did the Unlocked Doors short.
Yeah.
Remember that? Now
I feel like we barely saw each other this summer.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't see each other this summer. That summer was a bit busy summer. Busy than usual.
You know what it is? Last summer we weren't working. We were unemployed.
Unemployed and the car couldn't move.
Right?
Right. Time has changed though. Time has changed. It needs to. That's the whole thing about progress. You gotta change with the times. You gotta get better with time. You can't be doing the exact same thing over. With time, you gotta get better at things, and
change is good, man.
Right? There's nothing wrong with change, and there's nothing wrong with progress, But I wanted to talk to you guys about something very interesting that happened to me recently.
Talk about it.
So recently, I have joined Central Casting, so I can be an extra in people's movies and TV shows, and just be walking around in the background and get paid for it. Get paid $100 just to be in the background of a CSI episode or something. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, this is going to be cool. I'm going to have a cool time doing this, right? So I get an email like, hey, before you can get any roles, now, mind you, I've been with this company for a while, but they're like, before you get any roles, we're going to need you to be able to do this sexual harassment class first. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Do the sexual harassment thing. It took it like an hour. It was on my computer, answer a whole bunch of questions. It's all a common sense thing. Like, it wasn't even like based on you. They're like, if Bob was talking to Sally, and Sally started, bothering him all the time, and making unwanted gestures and blah 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 against him, is it A, sexual harassment? Is it B, da 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 da, or is it C? And a lot of it was common sense, like, okay, of course, this person is doing the, harassment. But sometimes I was just like, let me see what happens if I click the other answer, see what they say. That shit is just like, no, your answer is wrong. Because some of the situations, it was like, well, people were talking to each other, then they were messing around, and then now they stopped talking. Wasn't, what kind of work about, stuff like that. And it's like, human resources people, they don't play. I can see now from one thing, I was like, oh, they don't want nothing. No hanky-panky, no little flirt messages, no little footsies in the desk, nothing. They don't want shit.
Each and every one
for
of my
every business, every company, they don't want nobody doing nothing with their employees at all. Your ass here to work, and your ass is here to do work only. That's all they want. Those people was like, nah, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy because a week after I got my check, of course, from Central Casting, I didn't know I was getting paid for that they also had asked me to do the exact same one at my security job. Everywhere it got, like, this shit has gone crazy. Now every job needs to start asking people about, doing these tests. Not tests, the course. Take the course. Because they don't want no liability. They're like, now, if all you guys know this from Jump Street, you can't put no blame on us. You know what I mean? Which makes common fucking sense if you ask me. But there was one guy on my job who definitely did not, I guess, pay attention to what they taught us in that course. Because, like, literally a week later, he was out the job.
Wow.
And from what I've been heard, he's been doing this for quite some time. He just, there'll be a woman, one of the employees or whatever, and then, he'll be a little too touchy, a little too flirty, from what I found out, there was an intern at the job. It was her last day. He gave her number, or they traded numbers or something like that. And he texted her like, yo, I'll eat you out from now till Sunday.
Straightforward.
She came back to human resources, and that man lost the job that next day. It is that crazy out here. Yeah. That's why I'm letting you guys know now, when it comes to people you working with, stay the fuck away. You see him at work, y'all might hang out after work when it's a group setting. But even when you're in that group setting, that is still considered a work environment. So don't start getting like flirty and like, yeah, so what's up? Like, nope. You're still at work. Until you out away from all your coworkers, you just consider yourself at work. That's what I'm saying. It's safer for you guys that way. If you're with a coworker, consider yourself at a work environment, just in case. Now, the only problem is what happens if they're the ones trying to throw it at you. And you're not trying to get fired. And you're not trying to get them fired.
You say, listen, I don't want to do this. I just want to work and get this paycheck, get the hell out. That's it. Wow. Now, if we're off the clock, you can do as many nasty things.
See, that's the thing, though. You're still around your coworker. That's still considered to me. And I'm considering maybe this is the same thing for human resources. If you're around a coworker, you're in a work environment. No matter where you are, you guys in a hotel room, you're in a work environment. Why y'all fucking each other in a work environment?
That's new. That's new.
I'm telling you, these companies, they don't want it happening. They don't want it happening.
Shit, well, give us better paying so we can freaking go out different places and freaking do shit.
I don't know. From what I've seen, nobody falls in love faster than two coworkers. Coworkers fall in love faster than anybody. Maybe it's because they're around each other and shit like that.
What do you think WWE? There's so much sex scandals.
Right, true. I don't know.
They stay in each other's face. It's like, get the fuck out of my face. Nope. You got nothing else to do. So it's either you know.
That's why I don't play around with that work husband, work wife shit. Like, nope, no, we're not adding those imagination ideas now. Like, no, keep that in your head. You don't want to create. I make movies. Don't get me started. I create a whole fantasy for you. We'll fuck up your whole shit. You forget which is real life and what's not. Let's not do this, okay?
Carl just went all MIB.
I'm gonna hit you with that flash button real quick.
Wipe your whole memory and give you something completely new.
Like, but wait, you mean we don't have a house together now?
No.
We don't have a Rolls Royce?
I don't even know your last name.
Like, shit, who are you?
I'm your coworker. Leave me alone.
Like, shit, that's it. Stick to that. I don't know if you're a murderer and killing and everything.
And that's another thing.
Not until Carl writes it.
Yeah, definitely let me write it. That should become a Lifetime movie and that shit. But one other thing looking at this, I'm thinking about, the Me Too era and all this stuff, it's just like, I don't know why people would even try to even, like, deal with anybody that they're, like, at work with or something like that. Even in the entertainment industry, I'm realizing, like, I'll talk to models and they'll tell me stories about photographers that's trying to smash them while they're at a shoot and stuff like that. And it's like, Why would you even put yourself in that situation, dude? Like, that's gonna look bad on you, like, forever. Like, no, professionally, you're done. Like, once the word gets out, like, oh, this person, like, imagine you got somebody who's supposed to be building your house, who's a contractor, and this contractor be fucking everybody's wives. You don't think that shit's gonna get a word, the word's gonna go around for all the other guys who need that, a contractor for the house, like, yo, don't hire him, he'll fuck your wife. That man will fuck your wife. He did mine too. Shit. A whole support group in there.
That's a battle royale. How?
Or the mailman. Remember when kids we hear stories all the time about the mailman or the milkman?
Yeah.
We pull up to the crib every single day. We're like, hey, Miss Johnson. Mr. Johnson not
What's the
in,
milkman
huh?
doing, man?
He know what time Mr. Johnson went to work. He know what time he come home. He showed up exactly at 11 o'clock. 15 minutes after he went to work. He always wait 15 minutes, though, just to make sure he didn't get sick and stay there, though. I'm telling you, this shit was real. This shit was real.
It was crazy.
I don't think people can pull that off now with those, what do you call it, cameras? The doorbell ring, what do you call them? The ring? Ring, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't pulling that off now with a ring. And, like, your husband knows who's coming to the door every 5 minutes now.
Yeah, that's a fact. Every time I ring my babysitter's doorbell, she's like, hi, Jasmine. every time. You get me every time.
She's real out here. But, now that summer is ending, you know what season's coming?
Halloween.
No.
Cuffin season.
Cuffin season. It is cuffin season.
It's about to be weird.
I haven't done that cuffin season BS in like years.
Did I do cuffin season last year? I think I did cuffin season last year.
Did you really?
Really?
Nope, you did not.
Cuffing over a goddamn celibate motherfucker.
Oh no, last year. You're right, last year. Yeah. I didn't do anything last year.
So
That's right.
How does it feel with a virgin again, bro?
You don't go a virgin after a year. I just now hit a year of not having sex. You don't become a virgin all over again.
This is like riding a bike.
Right? It literally is.
Riding a bike.
It literally is. But my issue with after waiting a year to not even having sex or anything is that it's like women pick up on that energy that you don't have sex. Not that you don't have sex, but you're not having sex. And it's like they want it more from you. It's like, oh, you got that pent up sex energy right now. That first one is gonna, you gonna pound. You just gonna pound the shit. Like, it's like they get a sense like, are you ready to dig. And it's crazy because it's like the more I deny them, the harder they go for it. And it's like I don't know what to do anymore because it's like. When I was younger, I felt like it was a lot easier to do, but now I realize I've just been hurting a lot of people's feelings, so that wasn't really the right way to go about it.
So then you go professional. This is sexual harassment.
Exactly.
But that's at a workplace. That's
I didn't say it had to be at a workplace. Ma'am, this is sexual harassment. Please stop. You're making me uncomfortable.
But the thing is, I'm not uncomfortable. I like it, but I can't do it. I don't like them. It's like, here's the thing is, if I'm gonna,
at this point, Carl, it's not like you don't even know what you're doing.
My thing is, if I break, if it's a year, right? So whoever I do with gotta be worth. Like, all right, after a year, the first person I smash, it gotta be worth it. It can't just be some random like, all right, it's in front of me. Why not? It gotta be something worth it.
Yeah, I understand that, but there's other people that will.
I mean, sure.
That's an honest.
Sure, but
like, see, you give me hope that there's hope out there for guys like this. That's cool. I like that.
I mean, hope for what?
I don't know what bro. On the real, you one of the strongest men to survive a year without sex.
There's dudes who survive years.
Okay, that's monks and some priests, pastors, whatever they do. Not my choice.
You already know it's hot girl summer is over. Yeah, so like these girls out here ready.
Yeah, and some of them ready to grab you.
Man, my whole thing is I'll take a sundress season was trash this year. Most of the girls were pregnant. Like y'all had hot girl falls and winters.
Cuffing season was coming up.
Yeah.
What happens during cuffing season?
Yeah, but
and that leads into summer. So I mean, of course they're gonna be pregnant.
I I'm just I don't have my resume set up or my what do I call it my what do I call it sheet my application's up right now for Cuffin season. There's no games, there's no tryouts, there's no nothing, but I still get him the DMs. You know who get the most DMs though?
Who?
Old Man Miles.
Oh my God, that
Old Man Miles has the most DMs I've ever seen in my life.
Damn. How many DMs can you round about, man?
He gets at least 10 DMs a day.
God, yo, and how does he get them?
He just be chilling, living his best life. That's all.
Funny motherfucker, yo.
Man, he's like, I need my sugar babies, and them sugar babies pull up in his DM like, what's up?
Shit. Oh God. I'm taking him out to places and shit.
I'm about to start telling you love Old Man Miles. You've been sending him a video saying you love Old Man Miles. But you remember how they used to do it on MySpace?
Oh yeah.
Where that person would have like a written, like it'd be like a drawn heart or something, and the person's name in the middle. Yeah. Like, I love you, da 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 da. Right, that's what I want for Old Man Miles. You love Old Man Miles, definitely send that to him. He will share it on his page.
Oh hell yeah.
All his sugar babies. If you love Old Man Miles, go ahead and show some love for Old Man Miles. He will show some love back. He will. He definitely will. That dirty old man.
Oh shoot! I forgot. I think we forgot to do what? We're being sponsored by who?
Oh yeah, this episode was brought to you by KinkyCandyOnline.com. Reminding you guys to keep it candy. I mean, I'm sure they pretty know this is from Kinky Candy. The show is called the Kinky Candy Show now.
But we gotta be professional about it, because somebody. Well, yeah, professional.
I mean, yeah, it's still sponsored by Kinky Candy Show. I mean, Kinky Candy Online. But I don't know if you guys have been on it lately. But if you guys have been looking for the toys are still there, but you have to click on the shop now button. And once you go on there right now, you see mostly the bra, the panties, the lingerie. We're getting ready to do something for Halloween soon for the costumes and the cosplay and stuff. So be prepared for that.
Oh shoot! Are we gonna try and get this Halloween party on?
We might as well have it. You know what? Fuck it. We're making the announcement now. We're doing a Halloween party for Kinky Candy. All right, y'all. We're going to get more information on that for you guys soon. We're doing a Kinky Candy Halloween party. We're doing it this year. But anyway, back to Cuffin season. So, this is the Cuffin season schedule. So, between August 1st and 31st was scouting. So, all last month was people scouting who they're going to do Cuffin season with. I'm not going to lie. I did a little scouting this summer. A little peeking and poking, like, all right, she kind of cool. I can imagine, brought a couple of people with me to the movies. You'd be like, hey, girl, okay, she's fine at the movie. Get something to eat. Okay, we get chilling, get something to eat. She went to the crib, chilled at the crib, just Netflix, but no chilling. You know what I mean? We're like, okay, this is a little homie vibe. Okay, but nothing set in stone, of course, because it's scouting. You don't nip it in the bud that quick. Now we're in the moment of drafting. The drafting is between September 1st. To the September 30th. Right now, we're in drafting. Right now, you're looking at the ones you picked up during the year, and now you cross the ones out like, no, not this one.
You didn't make the cut.
Like, you gotta have the pros and cons. Like, okay, she can cook, but oh no, she don't wipe her ass. I don't know about that. Like, this girl, she cooks some shit. I don't know what's gonna happen when she get to the bathroom. Hey man, you gotta pay attention.
Why would you go? You know what? We're not going to get into this. Go ahead.
Hey, I met a girl who did. I'm telling you, she had some type of funk, and I was like, "Ooh, never again! I'm going around this bitch. This girl don't know how to wipe her ass." That shit was stinking.
Disgusting.
Oh God,
Hygiene is important.
Hygiene is very important. Please wash your ass.
A man will leave you in 5 seconds flat.
Wipe
maybe less.
and wash that poom, please. Anyways. So after drafting, you have the tryouts, which is next month. October 1st to 31st, it's the tryouts. Now, the tryouts is the most interesting time. Because during the tryouts, there'll be some new recruitments coming out of nowhere. You're like, oh, shoot. I already got some people trying out.
I was just thinking that. I was like, is it because the costumes come out?
Yeah. Hey. Especially on Halloween night, the end of the tryouts. Some new motherfucker pop up in this costume of your favorite movie and TV show. You're like, God, God damn. Why you gonna show up at the end of fucking tryouts?
Because those are the underdogs. Those are the pop-ups. Those are the extra. Yo, I got talent.
But they're showing up right before preseason, though.
That's exactly when you need them. Come on.
No, you see, the thing about preseason, it's too close to Thanksgiving. Preseason is November 1st to November 30th. Once you get to preseason, you gotta try to figure out who are you gonna be chilling with on Thanksgiving. You can't just bring anybody to your mama crib or your grandmama crib. And you don't want to be just run up to anybody's crib on Thanksgiving and shit. So you might just want to do a couple stops. I'm going to be in my crib forever. I'm usually forced. I'm usually forced to go to other people. Like, come on, come over here. I'm like, fuck, all right. Oh, you got to come see mine too? Like, fucking, now I'm doing 3, 4, 5 stops because people are calling me.
I had a week's worth of food.
Like, Thanksgiving is like, I always have to prepare myself not to eat as much because another person's gonna call me and ask me to pull up. Got my mama's Thanksgiving, they got my brother's Thanksgiving, then I got my homie's Thanksgiving, then this girl I used to mess with Thanksgiving, and then my mama will call me and tell my godmother's having a Thanksgiving. I need to pull up over there too. Like, come on now. So that's why I'm like, preseason, you know, it's a very tense time because out of those 5, 6 places you might go to, you might bring them to 3. You know, you're not gonna bring them first to with mama and them. But you might bring them to your homies and shit. You know what I mean? To Thanksgiving where you can smoke at and stuff. You know? Like, you know, where it's more chill. But, you know. Cuffin season really don't start till December 1st to the beginning of the next year. January 1st. This is snow time season when it's, your baby is cold outside. I got to go home, baby, it's cold outside. You can't go nowhere. Just you and me. You know, some people don't like that song no more because now they're like, it's kind of like he's forcing her to stay so that he can smash. And I'm just like, y'all always find a way to ruin every fucking thing. This song was a classic.
But y'all was the main ones doing that stupid shit too.
It's vice versa too.
Right? You don't know how many times your girl invited me over knowing when the weather was going to be horrible and be like, oh, you can't go out there. Come on now. Why would you do that to yourself? You can just stay on my couch. You can just stay right here.
See, yes, exactly. Thank you.
Like,
stay on your couch. You're like, yeah, the couch. Nah, I'm good. I'll take this walk home. I had my victory. Or I just be like, listen, I just want to go home.
Man, like, I want to be in my bed. Exactly. And they're like, it's okay. You can be in my bed. And that's when I know what time it is. I'm like, oh, I can be in your bed, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, God, reminding me of such of these hoes. Days.
Oh, y'all can see Hardy right now, y'all.
She's like giving me the dead. She literally has 2 shotguns aimed at my
Death
forehead.
grip look on this man.
What?
But
I told you.
Cuffin season is between December 1st and January 1st. So, you know, that's the time where, you know, it's Christmas. You know, this also, you got to think about, this is the person you're going to be spending Christmas with. This is the person you might be spending New Year's with. Because you don't want to go to a New Year's party by yourself. Because that means you're going to hook up with any person at the end of New Year's just so you get someone to kiss when the clock hit 12.
Wait a minute. It is never bad to do New Year's by yourself.
What do you mean? Who do you hang out with during New Year's? You always hang with your peoples on New Year's, right?
Ish. There was 2 years that I went out on my own and actually did it.
Okay, yeah. But compared to, for me, every time I did New Year's without my peoples, it wasn't the same. I appreciate New Year's, and I'm talking about, like, I've been at, like, a fancy ass fucking Manhattan fucking hotel, fucking view of the fucking ball coming down and everything, and I'm like, this is not the same because I'm not with my peoples. You know? It's different when you're with your people. So it's like, whoever you got who cover for cover season, that person might be with you when you're with your peoples on New Year's. You know, so you always want to think like, okay, how are these people act? So somewhere between tryouts and preseason, you definitely want to take them out once in front of your friends and see how they act to get an idea how they may act during, you know, if you want to actually have them in cover season. Because, you know, you want to make sure they don't embarrass you at the New Year's Eve party or the Christmas party. You know what I mean? Especially if you work in environments where they have office Christmas parties and stuff like that. They're like, hey, bring your friend or bring somebody, da-da-da-da. And you're like, I can't bring my nigga. I'm not bringing my homies. Fuck, them niggas.
I
can't bring my niggas.
I'm not going to no party. Like, I show up by myself, collect the food, and leave, and then have my
every time
party.
I've been invited to an office party, the first thing I'm like, I gotta bring a woman with me. There's no way I'm bringing my brother. And I could bring my mom, but I don't want to be the guy who brought his mom to the office party. Like,
That's sweet.
That's sweet, but it's just like, it's not like I can't bring a girl. But, you know, especially because all I know is my mom's going to do is just talk about me as a baby, and all they're going to do is tell my mom how much they love me, and it's like, my mom, it's okay. It's okay. She'll figure this out later from somebody else. She don't have to be there to understand y'all love me too. But, so it's just like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, you know, during the tryout season and preseason, make sure you know exactly who you're bringing around during Christmas time. By preseason, you need to know exactly, in my point of view. You got to be down to your last 2, 3, or 2. This shit got to be like The Bachelor.
Wait a minute.
Or The Bachelorette.
Wait a minute.
You got to start giving niggas their roses and telling people goodbye. Like, you know.
That's still too low. Cuffing season, you need 5 or 6. Just saying.
Cuffing season, I'm trying to be cuffed with one person in the same sheet for the whole month until New Year's come, because January is playoff season.
Heck yeah.
So it is like, okay, are we gonna keep doing this, or are we gonna start acting funny now? You know, between January 16 and February 13, you see whether if they're gonna be around for the long run. And you gotta remember, Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Oh,
Valentine's Day is championship game.
Who's gonna be? Wait.
And who's getting the trophies and who's not?
No. Who get the participating trophy?
Some people don't get nothing.
Well,
it's
that's
like,
true. That's adult life.
If you get nothing and you've been cuffing with somebody, that means you did not make the team. You did not make the team. Thank you for trying. It was a good year. We tried it.
It just didn't work out.
It didn't work out. And springtime was around the corner, and spring break is about to go down. Going to Cancun. Peace. You know, so you gotta be cautious and wary of, who you gonna be doing this with, because this could be something that may last forever. This may just last the season, you know. So to each his own. So be ready for cuffing season. That's all I can say.
Be safe.
Yes, be safe, and because I don't need another sundress season with all these pregnant women out here. You know? It was a beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It's beautiful to see all these radiant, glowing women getting ready to create life. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But for the single man in me, I'm just like, damn.
It's easy access.
Y'all already taken. You good. You happy.
Damn.
Come on. Where's my unhappy single ladies at? I need y'all. Where y'all at? Let's go be happy like them.
They hiding.
They're not hiding. They were having a hot girl summer. They was not hiding. They were not hiding. You have me not look at? Oh yeah, you got a woman. You can't see the stuff on Instagram. This is the type of stuff that can't show up on your feed at all. When you're in a relationship, you can't even look at one of those pages once, because the algorithm will change, and then nothing but booty pics and videos will start showing up. So single guys can never just look at one, because after that it's gonna show up on their feed, and they gotta start explaining to their girl like, yo, I wasn't even looking for this. It just showed up. This wasn't me. But this summer it was a hot girl summer. Hot girl summer. I didn't ever see so many pool parties where girls sucking on cucumbers in my life. It's like every weekend there was another party where these girls were just like, oh, you think you could do it? I can do it better. And it's like every party was just like, whoa, when did this start happening? Is this a thing now? There's a cucumber challenge going on that only happens at pool parties?
What you talking about? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the good old days. Damn sure the good old days.
This shit was looking like Freaknik in 2019. That's for 2012. 2012, I can't remember no good parties in 2012. That shit was like end of the world. Everybody thought that was it. Like, this is it. We're going down.
Radio show played everything. 5,
right?
4, 3, 2.
The nigga's still here.
1. Like, fuck!
Right? Like, damn it.
I shitted on my boss's desk. Fuck!
I fucked that bitch yesterday. Think I'll never see her again. Fuck! I gotta call her back now. But where I was going with this? I felt like I was going somewhere with this, and
ending the cuffing season.
No, hot girl summer.
Oh, hot girl summer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was seeing 50 through this party, the tycoon party, and everybody was like, I gotta be the tycoon party. I'm telling you, every time I went up on my feed, there was another stripper going, you wanna see this? Meet me at the tycoon party. Slapping her booty. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, my whole feed was that. I was like, this is gonna be some party. So my whole thing was like, I don't know. Like, if you go to those parties, you gotta have a set goal in mind, or else you're just gonna be in the corner watching all the festivities go down, and you just sipping your drink, two-stepping. two-step. Like, you know, you gotta have a strategy when you go in there. Like, okay, go out there. Like, all right, who am I gonna try to bag? Okay, she with somebody else. She by herself. She got a ring. She don't got a ring. What's going on? You know. But my whole thing is, hot girl summer's over. You know, but be safe, y'all. That's all. You can live your best life. Just don't hurt yourself while doing it. Well, that was this episode of the Kinky Candy Show. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Until next time, much love, God bless. 2 pieces of chicken grease. I'll see you later.
Laters.
Good night.